his name on the page. This washes away. My body is safe. I walk in the light. This heart is in mine. The rising fall of his chest on me. I'm trying, but still it's all I see.
Hiya, heads. Welcome back to Redbar. And this, look at this, 2:48 a.m. We hope you're having a joyous time as the show continues here at the 8-hour, 30-minute mark. In this sweltering hot, we just had to run the AC for a little bit. Very, very hot. And we're getting very, very sick. But we still have more to show you. I've been talking about this show for a while, and I hope you're watching this. This is a great old-fashioned Fool's watch, and it's on Netflix, and it's on all the time. And it's called Dinner Time Live with David Chang.
Have we ever actually covered an episode of this before?
I don't
because
know.
I've time coded out like 5 times.
We have, yeah. We've done like show notes for this particular show. Not this episode, but other episodes. Yeah, about 4 or 5 times. I keep talking about it. I keep talking about how it's an excellent Fool's watch. It's awkward. It's host. Is it David Chang? David Chen? Mm-hmm. You guys know that celebrity chef. And boy, is he lousy at this. And it's just like Something's Burning. You know the show that Bert Kreischer does, Something's Burning? It's a total ripoff of that for Netflix. And they film it live. They don't need to film it live. They film it live. They give these guys like these crazy time restraints. So David Chang's always nervous, and he's always messing up the cooking, messing up the conversation. The guests get super awkward. There's a lot of characters on this show, like his little sidekick. I hope you guys are watching this show. This is a blast. Almost every episode, even when you think it's going to be bad, you know, you'll have like 2 black sports players that you don't really know. It's still good. It's still... This episode is very good, and we thought it's finally time to show some Dinner Time Live. And it's 2 birds with 1 stone, because we finally get to show you why we can't stand Joel McHale. Oh! Joe McHale? Joel? Joe or Joel? Joel McHale.
Joel McHale.
What show was he on, this stupid show that
Community.
Community. Were you guys Community fans? Similar to Deadpool, similar to Ryan Reynolds and these guys that maybe you thought were okay. Joe McHale is one of these guys to me. One of these phony, baloney, slickster talking guys, fast talking, slickster guys. But he's actually super insecure and very nervous at heart. Let's take a look. Dinner Time Live with Joel McHale. Who's the other guy? Wait till you meet the other guy that's on here, too. You're going to love this. Here we go. N, my N. We'll show you how it starts.
Hello, Chris Yang here. As you can tell, it's a little bit of a different episode today of Dinner Time Live. We have 2 spectacular, wonderful guests, Joel McHale and Harvey Guillen, but what we don't have is a menu from this guy. You've been wanting to do this forever.
Yeah. Whose bright idea was it? My dumb idea.
This guy's bright idea to do a fully improvised menu, meaning...
So this is his little assistant, this little bitch boy. There's something real strange about this guy. They usually have him, they never really have a scene like this. This little guy here, this Asian helper, is usually set up, you'll see him later, set up at a little laptop. And he's got the live chat going. And he kind of like takes comments from the chat and helps out the show. But he's got a real... You know, he's like a real controlling guy, and he kind of like has all these like quirks about him. You'll get to know him, and that's
he's
David.
Actually, you haven't even been in this kitchen in 4 days or something.
Correct. Well, what I'm hoping is that this is something we're going to be able to do more of. This embodies everything that I originally wanted this show to be, where no safety net, no prepping out far in advance. Everything's happening real time.
He is going to open the fridge for the first time and see what's in there. Start unpacking. So these are all the proteins we haven't had.
Joel really likes meat.
Yeah.
Joel McHale.
Can we make a cocktail with creatine for him?
Just a protein shake.
This is great. This is setting everything up. Joel McHale really likes meat. Okay. You'll see why in a second. This is Joel McHale from Community. Everybody knows him. Everybody loves him. Didn't he have that little talk show, too? Did he have like a little talk show, a little like E-entertainment type of show or something?
Yes, he did.
He's been around forever.
I hate him so much.
You'll recognize him if you don't know him
Soup.
by the name. Yeah, Talk Soup, of course. Joel McHale, Talk Soup.
Cocktail. Joel, who you know pretty well, his whole thing to me was, I want Dave to serve me stuff he's afraid that other people wouldn't eat. He also says to you that he could cook a steak better than you.
I don't disagree.
Harvey seems like
You're going to see this is all set up, but Joel McHale says in his little notes before the show starts that he could cook a steak better than David Chang, the chef on the show. This could be good.
fun guy to eat with. He likes one of your favorite places. He likes to go to Boiling
This
Crab
other
in
loser.
Koreatown.
Okay, should we kind of have
This
to
is
when
way
this
more
thing
pressure.
starts?
Yeah.
Intense.
Okay, what time do we got there? And we can't do that.
Just 10 ahead till you see them there.
Okay, let's see.
'Cause I didn't-
This is just the cold open.
Forgot about this long opening.
Okay, Dinner
There we
Time
go.
Live with David Chang.
Welcome to Dinner Time Live. I'm Dave Chang. That's Chris Ying.
The show rules.
Joel McHale, Harvey Guillen. Welcome, welcome.
I can't believe this.
You guys are guinea pigs in a guinea pig-like world for
We're
us.
having guinea pigs today.
You know, we were testing something out.
Is that
testing something out all season.
guinea pig before.
I think you can.
Cooey.
We've had guinea pig in Brazil.
We've had cooey, and they garnish the plate with little guinea pig feet. Never, I don't want to
no.
say too much. This
How
is
was
not-
it?
Come on, dude.
We're gonna get canceled here.
But
Ed McMahon, everybody.
Okay, our first nice shot of Joel McHale. Can I go back like that? What does it do when I skip?
With
let's
little
see.
guinea pig feet. Never, I don't want to
no.
say too much. This is
How was it?
come on, dude.
We're gonna get canceled.
Wait till you see.
But
Ed McMahon, everybody.
Okay, there he is, Joel McHale. You know, I don't have the YouTube features. This is on Netflix's player, so I don't have the features. Here's Joel McHale. He's got that dyed hair job. He's got that real slickster dye job
I
going
think he
on.
has the turkey situation also happening.
Yeah, I think he is running off to foreign countries to get the hair surgery. It looks very hair
I mean, doesn't that
surgery.
look unnatural?
Yeah.
Just going back and then it's just there.
He's got the deep V. I don't know who this guy is. They never formally really even introduced this guy. He's just one of the other guests. Not important. But here's what it really drew me to Joel today. These. Can everybody see these? We'll see him better coming up. Joel McHale has grown some massive whoppers. Let's take a look.
You all right?
And I was out of town. I came in this morning, and the whole plan was, let's do an improvised show. We're gonna walk in, or I did, I don't know, a couple hours ago, open up the fridge, and I don't know if people will believe it, but we took a look in the fridge and we made a menu.
Like
And-
curdled milk and.
Expired butter.
Wait.
There were
you
some
don't even-
things. I wanted to give you some Taylor ham. I can't remember which episode we had it.
It was from the
How long
Aziz
were you-
episode, so that was a month ago.
How long
More
were
than
you
a month
away?
ago, a month and a half ago.
You just got back. How long were you
Well,
away for?
I'm just trying to tell you that, like, that's how real our refrigerator was.
Okay.
And leftovers, and I pulled it out, and I could not serve it to you.
Okay.
So if this were an LA restaurant, you'd get what letter
A
on the
plus.
outside?
An A+.
I'm
But-
excited for Aziz turned ham.
Taylor ham, what is now in the garbage.
It had finally.
Let's get to it, David.
Yeah.
Okay.
But what do they have in front of them so far? You already made one.
Oh
thing.
yes, I
Look
forgot.
at it, him keeping you on track, Dave Chang.
So I had some frozen artichokes, and I saw some whitefish, and I thought, why don't we put that together and turn it into a artichoke whitefish dip with some crostini, and we had some cucumbers, and I pickled those quickly with literally like 3 minutes ago with some salt, MSG, sugar, and vinegar, rice wine vinegar.
Okay.
So dig in there, guys.
All right.
Okay, so
We
he
said-
sets up the show and he makes these dishes for them, and he's constantly cooking and serving them food, and they're constantly eating and trying to chat. It really gets a little awkward. But we're looking here and we're already seeing our enemy, Joel McHale, who we've hated for so long. We're looking at his little hairdo. We're looking at his face. It looks like he's very concerned with staying youthful. What did you say? I mean, I bet you if you pull up a picture of Joel McHale from 20 years ago, he looks like 10 times older than he does today. Right? Am I imagining? Didn't he have gray hair and all this crap? And then you see these breasts. Now, where do we start revealing this stuff about Joel here?
You can go to 11 minutes just for a little kind of intro of his
here we go.
tude.
11 minutes. So we're watching. It's pretty tame right now, and we're just kind of thinking he's a vile human being just based on how he looks. Nothing big yet. Let's go to 11 minutes and see what happens.
Moving on. We're moving on. You can eat this on the side.
Okay, great. These cucumbers are
Oh,
great.
Moving on.
God, you're drunk.
Yeah. This is the most I've had to drink on the show already.
Really?
Yeah.
Who's drank the most on the show? And I need a number so I can pass
who
it.
has?
I think it's got to be Aziz and Cord drinking the martinis. But legitimately, I feel like you're on pace.
Oh, it was the martini episode. I had 3 martinis.
It was 3 martinis a person.
I'm on pace with
This looks
3
amazing.
sips of
And it
wine.
smells-
Yeah, I think so.
Do you want me to garnish your Zole for you, or do you want to do it yourself?
So he's starting. So he's starting with the attention-seeking stuff. This is going to start making you sick. So look what he's trying to pull off here.
I usually do it myself, but
All right,
I
okay.
do the honors.
Okay, no, go for it. Go for it.
How do you garnish? I want to see. how you
I
garnish
like
it.
doing the whole thing.
Yeah, do the whole thing. Yeah.
Keep an
I'll
eye
do
on
it
him.
for Joel.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I don't want
Yes.
You don't want cabbage?
that. No, I do love it.
Oh, jalapeno.
David, did you know that Harvey is on my favorite show of all time?
What is that?
You can talk about porn.
Cheers.
You can go to 16:15.
Okay, so we were just looking at him do the wine thing there. That was that? Okay. What is the next one?
16:15.
16:15. Okay, we're just building up here. 16:15 coming up. Here we are.
Good. I'm glad. It's one of my favorite dishes in the world. I was really, really glad that we could make it today because I thought we made it before and we didn't. So, you know.
Oh, it's the first
Should
time.
we open the fridge now and just see if there's something else you can make?
Oh.
Okay.
So he's going out of line now.
never
David
had
Chang's got a whole plan here, but you know Joel McHale's trying to be a big shot, and he's going, "Should we open up the fridge, see what else you got that we could make?" And they're kind of getting David off track here. Should we keep playing it here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Agent of Chaos.
So good.
I'm not even a big fan of chickpeas, and the chickpeas are amazing.
Like you don't miss the hominy. Like I'm so used to the hominy. It's,
What am
you
I
got
going to
there?
make? What am
All
I
right,
going to
yeah.
make?
Someone with eggs?
Well, what am I going to make? Tell me.
Eggs.
What do you guys feel like? He's got some.
No, let's not. How about some of the instant coffee, the pickles, maybe the.
All right, we're really going way off script here.
Yep.
Do you want mortadella?
Yeah, what can you make?
Yeah.
Or do you want some more beef?
Don't even look at it. Just keep pulling it out.
Can you do something with mozzarella and beef?
Okay.
And
So
eggs.
Trying to make
David
a
Chang
serious
doesn't even
meal.
want to do this. David Chang is, he's just trying to be likable here. He's kind of trying to show off. He makes some joke about we've got all this leftovers in the fridge, and then Joe McHale's like, yeah, let's just improvise and make something from the fridge, which David does not really want to do. And he's kind of getting himself into this. Should I keep playing this here?
Yeah.
Okay. Look.
You always take double the meat.
Yeah, I'll take double meat.
Yeah, you
This
always
is
do.
where the whole show goes sideways.
We only got 42 minutes, so.
I think you should make something with that, but I think
Look
you
how
should
he's eating out of this
do
bowl,
the
holding
soft-shell
this
crab,
bowl.
too.
Yes.
Watch
that we have
this.
planned. So the soft shell crab we bought originally for the spring
Look how
menu,
he's
they were
eating.
frozen, ended up not using them.
They will taste better than they look, I promise.
It's my favorite thing on the planet, and I'm not kidding.
Soft shell crab?
I love
please.
soft shell crab. I
Okay,
didn't
yeah, look how he's eating. He's practiced this before, right? The hunk eating cereal while standing up at the counter. We've seen this in Justified or something, right? It really pisses. And he's got all these rings. He's got this watch, these rings, and he's holding this bowl and eating like this. That's how a hunk eats. Now here, you see the big fat slob. He's eating like a normal person. Bowl on the table, and you're shoveling it in your mouth. He's got to sit there holding this bowl, and this was really turning us off. Watch this.
mention it, but it is. I love it so much.
You're such a good actor.
Thank you.
He won't put down the bowl. Look, he's holding the bowl. Look how he's eating this.
I will eat it raw.
And these spring roll wrappers are from the.
Okay, so he's a big
steak
asshole. We know
So
that.
he's kind of, but well, he hasn't really shown it yet.
So let's go to 23:40.
23:40. Okay, let's see. And what do I need to know anything about this one?
No, You'll get it.
Okay, here we go.
Smart. But there's no cover for that.
There is.
Deep fry.
The camera just got covered in oil.
I was gonna say, poor Mandy's
Oh, yeah.
gonna get hit with drive-by.
I'll mess that camera up.
Yeah. By the way, David, if you want me to cook the steak,
Ooh.
Oh, get going. You should get going, man. You don't have to. You can give me instructions.
Do it. Do it.
Oh no, this isn't done on this show. Look. So Joel McHale has now insisted that the steak on David's menu, he wants to be the one who cooks. Okay. Now that is not done on this show. This is about, David cooking the guests a meal. Joel McHale really wants to show off, for some reason, his steak cooking skills. Because Joel McHale, as you'll notice from his body, has started working out. So he eats a lot of meats. He's on a health kick. He's trying to be a hunk. Watch this. Look at him. Look what he's doing. The animal. Stepping over the counter. Look at this big lug.
Careful with your head.
Why is this the only entrance?
Oh, come on.
So stupid.
That should really.
No.
That's not good for everyone.
this is on though, right? Okay, great.
Okay, look at
Where's
this.
that steak?
Here it
My
is.
turn.
Harvey,
You know what? You cook. Yeah, you cook. It's fine. I don't. I was gonna do it, but I don't.
do you have the?
We know you could have.
do you
Totally.
have ghee?
Totally.
We don't have ghee.
Do you have ghee? It begins. Now, if you don't know why that's bad, these chefs ain't cooking with ghee. This ghee, by the way, this clarified butter, this was like a thing maybe 8 years ago. People were starting to suggest as a healthier way to cook your steak. And so the fact that he's asking, hey, do you have any ghee? It's perfect. We kind of know what we're going to get here already when he's asking for ghee. He wants to cook a steak. He wants to show off his steak cooking skills. Let's see you in action.
Harvey,
You know what? You cook. Yeah, you cook. It's fine. I don't. I was gonna do it, but I don't.
do you have the?
We know you could have.
do you have
Totally.
ghee?
Totally.
We don't have ghee. Come on, man.
He almost
Do
has
we
a
have ghee?
Rogan-style body
Yeah, you could
from
tell.
the tits to the stomach, but then his arms and shoulders are like tiny. Why does he spend so much time only on tits and six-pack?
He's got the steroid. Obviously, he's become obsessed with his physical appearance in his late age. You can see this is completely some hair surgery hair. I mean, really. It's hair surgery hair. The beard is too manufactured. The dye job is too much. The shirt, and he's got that HGH gut, they call it, where the gut is sticking out. It's an abs-style gut. And then he's got these two estrogen bombs. These two tits. And again, he's wearing the V-neck, which is not only out of style, it's not doing any favors. Ask Joe DeRosa if it's doing any favors for his bosom, okay? So let's watch this asshole cook a steak. He's going to show us how it's done. The tough guy.
You need
You got gay.
ghee.
The set is his now. And David doesn't like it.
You got gay.
I mean, would you want someone in your
might have
kitchen?
No.
Yeah, it's or something with a little bit of flavor in it.
Joel, I'm pretty sure it's your show now.
So is this?
Oh,
is this
look at his
your
little
wine?
comment.
No ghee, no ghee, no ghee.
And this guy doesn't want him doing this. This guy likes everything by the book, as they planned, as they rehearsed, and as he should. So he's making these little comments, and he's that type of guy where he'll make a little dig. Oh, Joe, so this is kind of like your show now. Hint, 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 hint. David Chang doesn't like this. David Chang allowed it because he wants to be accepted, right? But David Chang hates when common people think they could cook as good as a chef. Okay, it's imagine if you were a chef and this guy's going, let me do the steak. I'm amazing at steaks. You're not amazing at steaks. You're already asked for ghee. We know you're not. This isn't quite that. There are levels to this thing. So it's kind of obnoxious that he would jump in and do something like this. Watch this.
Well,
Listen, we might have ghee.
yeah, it's or something with a little bit of flavor in it.
Joel, I'm pretty sure it's your show now.
So is this your wine?
The host is
No
hang
ghee,
on.
no ghee, no ghee.
From my
This
winery.
wine's really good.
No ghee.
This is how I want the show to be.
Okay, what is the name of the wine?
I don't know.
Now, this guest is getting a little perturbed because the attention's now fully off him. Nobody is paying attention to this guy. And now he's got to sit like a moron while it's the David Chang and Joel McHale show. You know, so he's really not getting his airtime, and he's starting to get, you could tell it's getting to him. This Joel McHale showing off and trying to be the center of attention while leaving him here. You know, nobody's speaking with him. Nobody's addressing him. It's starting to hurt his feelings, this poor guy.
So there's a wine shop just next to here,
Yes.
which is outstanding.
Okay.
And I didn't have any specific request. I just said, knock me out.
Oh.
Like, yeah, so it's full of fentanyl.
His jokes are
It's terrible
always
blight.
bomb.
Friday night.
We don't have ghee, but we can use grapeseed oil,
Great.
Watch this.
which is a higher burn point than olive oil.
Yes, you don't cook with olive oil, right?
I do cook with olive oil.
Even though it burns, so it changes the nature
so
of it
he's
fast?
trying to be steak expert, and we've all heard this, right? Olive oil has a rather low smoke point. Sure. So the steak connoisseurs, they're cooking with avocado oil now, ghee, stuff with a higher smoke point. But this idiot actually says this to him.
Which is a higher burn point than olive oil.
Yes, you don't cook with olive oil, right?
I do cook with olive oil.
You don't cook with olive oil, right? Is it because he heard a steak tip where you shouldn't use olive oil for high heat searing? So now he just asked a chef, you don't cook with olive oil, right? As if olive oil is no good because of this smoke point thing that he's misunderstanding. Chefs still use olive oil, believe it or not.
Even though it burns, so it changes the nature of it so fast?
Look at this. Look at David Chang. Dude, David Chang is like, okay, buddy. And you can tell as you watch this here, David really doesn't like this overstepping. He finds it insulting. He finds it rude. You know, sitting here, Joel's trying to be the expert, talking out of his ass, you know, talking about smoke points and not using olive oil. Look at this.
Which is a higher burn point than olive oil.
Yes, you don't cook with olive oil, right?
I do cook with olive oil.
Even though it burns, so it changes the nature of it so fast?
I don't think anyone really notices.
Because people are idiots, right?
Why do you
I
prefer?
didn't say that. I didn't say
Which
that.
one
It
do
may
you
be true.
prefer cooking with?
Okay, now this entire time he has been heavily, and I mean heavily, salting a ribeye. I want you to see, because I want to really take some time. This is the steak expert, Joel McHale. Look, he's trying to be a big shot, huh? Showing off, making a steak. Watch how much salt he's putting on this thing while
Knock
they
me
talk.
out. Oh. Like, yeah, so it's full of fentanyl. It's terrible blight. in our
Friday
society.
night.
We don't have ghee, but we can use grapeseed oil,
Great.
We're just going to go watch.
which is a higher burn point than olive oil.
Okay, he's salted. now.
Yes, you don't cook with olive oil,
He's
right?
salted.
I do cook with olive oil.
Even though it
Salt
burns,
and-
so
okay, that's
it changes
fine.
the nature of it so fast?
Okay, that's enough. He's going. Look at all the salt coming out.
I don't think anyone really notices.
More salt.
Because people are idiots, right?
Why do you prefer?
I didn't say that. I
More
didn't say
salt.
that, but it may be
More
true.
salt.
Cooking with.
Honestly, I think peanut oil is the best. But with
More
all the
salt,
allergies, my
more
son has
salt.
one now. No restaurant. When I started cooking,
Keep going.
it was peanut oil
It's
everywhere.
the other side now. Let's see how much
Now
he
you
does.
never see it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They closed down peanut oils on Wilshire.
My favorite place.
So can I ask?
More salt.
This is a lot of salt.
Yep.
No, but when did you become quite the meat master?
Whoa.
When did you become the
told you
master?
how
of
we
the
met.
meat?
I was 13
We already talked about how we met. We're not going down this road
Experimented in
again.
college a
We're
lot.
not going down this road again.
What's your meat method here? What are we talking
How
about?
do you handle your meat?
What's the Meat Master's meat method?
The meat master's meat method of handling his meat? Say meat one more time.
I just want to point out, I just would like, can you get a shot of this?
Look it.
Let's see if this
He has no pepper in his grinder.
Now he's, this is really rude. The staff, the crew, and David Chang, they have something planned out. They've got their ideas for where the camera is going to be. They've gone over this. It's a well-oiled machine. And now he's starting to, this is where it gets rude. He's starting to tell the crew what to do. Now, the crews, camera crews and stuff like that, video crews, television crews, they don't like when a guest of a show is starting to tell the camera person to come do this. No, my boss does that. You're not my boss. You're Joel McHale. And Joel's already started. Hey, can we bring this camera over here? Can we show them what I'm doing? Well, no, they've got a plan. Let them do their plan.
I got sabotaged.
Oh.
Nice show.
He's been faking it this whole time.
I'm embarrassed.
Look
for
at this
you.
pepper. Look how much salt.
How long have
That's
you guys
all
known each
salt.
other?
Now he is going at it with this pepper grinder. So the steak master at home probably has a very cheap pepper grinder. Not realizing that all you need is about 3 or 4 turns of the one David Chang has, and that's plenty of pepper. He's sitting there. Watch how much he's grinding. And each time, it's not like one of those little ones you get from the grocery store that come in the little plastic where you do have to turn it 1,000 times. That's probably what he's using at home. You turn one of these professional pepper mills about 3-4 times, you're getting a lot of pepper out of there. Look how much pepper he is cranking onto these steaks. Look at this.
I'm embarrassed for you.
Pepper.
How long have you guys known each other?
Look at this. He's still going.
now.
We met in Aspen.
He's not even looking.
This is true. This is.
Pepper.
It's not like Dave Grohl
Look at
was
this.
there.
Still with the pepper.
Dave Grohl was there.
Oh Lord.
Who has turned into quite the barbecue.
Still.
He's a barbecue dude.
More pepper. More.
You know,
Look at
ever
that.
since I've known Joel.
I
all
mean,
Joel wants me to
really?
do-
I'm telling you, with a pepper mill like that, you'd have a pile of pepper like Nick Ricchetti's cocaine. So this steak's got a layer, 3-4 inch thick of salt and pepper now. Because you heard a tip, oh, you got to salt it heavy. Not this heavy. Still with the
Lord.
pepper.
Turned into quite the barbecue.
He's a barbecue dude.
Pepper. Every time I see pepper,
Ever
it's a
since I've known
full
Joel,
rotation.
All Joel wants me to do is fix my bank by
More salt. More salt.
Yeah.
It's true.
Well, by doing deadlifts.
Deadlifts.
And
just had back
you still
surgery
got
as
that
well.
pepper mill.
Yeah, still here. Yeah.
I used to have terrible lower back problems, everybody. Fixed it with deadlifts. You had.
Ooh,
you had-
so he's starting to brag about his routines. So he's obviously obsessed with like steaks, working out, supplements now. He's on that kick, and he needs everyone to know that he knows all the info and all the tips, and he's really going out of his way to showcase all of his new findings for his new life, his hunk
bone
life.
stuff going on, not.
More
But you have
pepper.
literally been
More
telling me-
pepper.
Because there was a gym that we used to work out at.
Yeah.
We go, this is not acceptable.
Master Gym.
Yeah. Aspen Gym. Good God, man.
What a
Good Lord.
life. Handling meats
Yeah. It,
all over the world.
See, the thing is, the lower back is
You could go to
neglected in North
29.10.
America. Everyone
He's
goes.
talking about working out here. 29.10. All right. Do I need any? Do I need to know anything?
No, it's just continuing the
Enough.
cooking of the steak.
Yeah, this is our 6th and final season. Yeah, can you believe it? 6
I'm
seasons.
Probably want, you want this higher? What temp, chef? What do you want it at?
How much time we got? This is fine. You want to? Okay. But it's the end.
It's the end.
Okay, so David
Which is
Chang adjusted the temperature for him. He's got the burner going, and now he's about to put some oil in the pan.
Fine. I think, we've had such great, fans and people who love the show that where do we go? Like, after 6 seasons, it's kind of the perfect time to, like, exit and do other stuff. But you never know. You never know what the future holds.
What are you going to do next?
I got other stuff that I'm working on, So I'm excited to I'm excited to be home because I haven't been home in LA. So I've been living in Toronto for 6 years.
He could care less. He's making a steak. So here we go. We've got the pan here, which I think it's a pan he's probably not used to. And here's his steak. You can see how sandy it is. It looks like he took a ribeye and threw it down at the beach and pressed down a few times, coated it. It's that sandy.
And to be home is kind
There
of
we
really
go.
nice. So.
You hate Canada?
I don't. I love Canada.
You just said you hate Canada.
No, I didn't say that. I just want.
He put the ribeye back.
Canadian.
Can I get a
He
camera
hasn't
over
put it
here?
in the
Camera.
pan
Someone
yet.
else spends a lot of time in Canada.
Okay, so he's picking the ribeye up by the decal and the heart, and he's pulling it apart. You can see he's already tearing it apart. He's holding the ribeye from either side. You see it sag down like that. Here he goes.
Before Joel?
There it is.
We need to understand your process
Okay.
over here.
He puts it in the pan. We're going to hear a little bit about his process now.
Want to know
Here, chef. Here.
the Joel McHale
Watch this.
meat mastery.
Oh, wait.
Oh, no.
I don't want that. That's
He's messing with David's other pan, screwing him
I
up.
was like, oh,
Okay. All right. So you're a press it Press the steak master.
Yeah, I like press. I've been doing this lately, and I like it.
Okay, this is where things get bad for us. I'm a press the steak type of guy. Have you seen people do this? This is how you know you've only seen a few of these YouTube videos. Joe McHale put the steak in the pan. It's on high heat. It's frying. And then he took a big pot, a big metal pot, and he pushed it on top of the steak. And now he's got his
entire
hand.
surface can have the
Maillard reaction.
Maillard, yeah, whatever happened. That French scientist.
Maillard.
So his technique is he's going to put the steak, the ribeye in the pan, and with all his 280 pounds of new muscle, push down on a nice big heavy pan on top of that steak, pressing the steak, flattening the steak into the pan. Now, you think maybe, okay, he puts the steak in the pan. Let's just do a quick press to get sure the whole bottom is stuck there evenly. No, no, no. He's going to hold that pot on that steak with all of his weight until the thing smashes down like a smash burger.
Watch
Watch
this.
this.
Is a fancy way of saying
Crust.
getting the sugars
what he's doing.
caramelized that are naturally inherent in the meat.
Oh.
By also getting it nice and golden brown, you're enhancing
Look
the
at this.
glutamic acid, which makes it more flavorful. So that's why you want it nice and golden brown whenever you hear that, instead of say like lightly roasted or
Watch
something.
this.
You want it.
He's going to get
crunchy
owned
and brown.
coming up.
And then it locks all that.
That's not true.
Does not lock in anything.
Oh, he's in locks in the juices type of guy, the old myth.
It locks in the juice.
So he was going, it also locks in the juice. And then he's instantly interrupted by David Chang, who says no. So then he gets a little nervous and starts pressing on the steak more. Watch this.
Locks in all the chewy,
Who am I listening
all
to?
the caramel
Nope.
and nougat.
So you're kind of getting
No,
owned.
the whole idea of locking in
Look
your
at this.
juices is
Look
a
at this.
fallacy. Yes.
Oh.
Searing in your meat to
I
lock
locked in
in
my
your
juices
juices.
last night, dude,
That's
right
what you know. People that
Fool's little high five there. Do you see that? So he's embarrassed now. Now he's getting a little embarrassed, and this is where the foolism starts here. Look at that. It's like Thor pressing down on that steak with that arm. See the size of that? I mean, really, he's like 6'3". Just smashing that steak in. But look at that. I wanted to see how.
Better doesn't.
no. The whole idea of locking in your juices is a fallacy. Yes.
Fool's high five
Searing
coming
in your
up.
meat to
I
lock
locked in
in
my
your
juices
juices.
last night, dude.
That's
Whoa.
what you know. People that are weekend warrior chefs say.
Oh.
Oh, did I just
Look
say
at that.
warrior chef?
Crawling this
Joel, what temp
Look at
are we
this.
shooting for here on the steak?
I think I do like 132.
No, I mean like so medium rare. You're looking for a
Medium,
medium
well
rare.
done.
Yeah, I'm not. I think medium's the hardest temperature to achieve with steak because it flips over so fast.
What?
So I don't like it fully bloody, but so like a medium rare.
So you like it medium. Okay, 132. I'm taking my steaks off at 115. Well, I'm taking them off at 115 if I'm smoking them, and then I'll sear them until they get to about 1. I like it at like 120. I don't know who these people who can get it up to 130. 130, I'm cutting it open. It's fucking brown. I don't know where anybody's pulling it off the grill at 130. You hear this all the time. Pull it off the grill. You got to pull it off the grill at 115. It's going to rise to about a nice 128, 129. If you're pulling that thing off a hot grill or a hot pan at 130, oh, so long, sucker. So he admits, I kind of like it medium. That's not a steak guy, by the way. Steak guys don't like it medium.
Sounds weird.
Okay.
What
Sounds
do you think,
weird.
David?
I think you're correct. Listen, I'm serious. I've seen your meat cookery. Your meat mastery.
Still smashing it down, by the way. It's been
I
about
think
5 minutes.
You are master of your meat domain.
You are
So
master of your meat.
I'm
Are we
not.
breaking the record for mentions?
Say meat one more time.
Mr.
Still
Chang, how about
holding
an
that
update from
steak
your
down
cutting
with
board
all
over
his
there?
might.
I'm
Not
making
even- not even paying attention.
spider rolls. So I've
Okay, he
added.
literally holds it down for 5 more straight minutes.
Seriously.
So you can go to 3500.
5 minutes on one side, he's been holding it down. 3500.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. I can't wait to see how this steak turns out, by the way. Still holding it down 5 minutes later.
I'm just gonna make sure it's well cooked.
Very nice rice though, Harvey. Right?
So nice. I still want to know all the ingredients.
Can you finally answer Harvey's question now and reiterate the
Just a list of
ingredients in
the
that?
Okay, he's finally taken
So-
the pan off. So it's been about a good 6 minutes pushing down on that one side of the steak. He finally takes the pan off.
Really nice rice.
Really nice rice. We got it from the rice factory in Brooklyn. They mill it to order from Japan, and I cooked it.
Look at that
I washed
hair.
it. It's important to soak it. Then there you go. I added
No.
agave.
That's that Deadpool bullshit we're talking about. Look at this.
I washed it. It's important to soak it. Then
Look at this
there you
little
go.
look. We are so against this kind of fucking bullshit here. There's a lot of guys like this. You got Ryan Reynolds. You got that new guy who's in
Glenn Powell.
Glenn Powell. Have you seen him?
Hitman.
Look at this. And any chance where he could show off his new arms, because he's working out now. I don't know if you guys caught this. So there he is.
Added agave.
Trying to do
rice wine
bits.
vinegar.
Falling flat.
Agave MSG salt.
The Rice Factory.
Just mix it in.
Brooklyn.
Stop. We saw it wasn't working. That bothers me when a fool is trying to get that attention and nobody's looking, so he keeps repeating the bit. Tony Hinchcliffe is a guy who does this. If somebody doesn't hear him the first time, he really wants to make sure you heard him. And look at this foolish face you got caught with. That is the face of a lying fool. I'm sorry.
He's a faux hunk.
That's
the
faux
term.
hunk. There we go. Faux hunk.
Not quite a hunk, but he's doing everything to be one.
We don't like when a guy who wasn't born a hunk, he doesn't have the blood of a hunk, he doesn't have the charisma of a hunk, but he so dearly wants to be a hunk. That's a big turnoff. That's the ick. This is the ick we're talking about here. A faux hunk. Oh, really, dude? Okay. Sorry about that. What's our next coda, Rudy? Keep going.
You can go from here still.
Okay, great.
I mean, like, good rice makes a whole difference if you're gonna enjoy like sushi or like a roll.
There was a food critic of the paper record that once said that the rice was not that, he paraphrased, wasn't
What's he
that
doing?
important in sushi, and that's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard.
Okay, they finally cut to the steak that's been held down and pressed. First of all, we lost about an inch of its thickness. It's really almost a smash burger now. Look at that sear. It's a little what you would call hard. That is a hard, dried out sear. Already I could tell you're going to cut into that. At the very least, you're going to have that gray border, almost an inch thick around that steak. But I guess this is how he likes it. The steak master, instead of letting a professional chef, David Chang, make a delicious steak for all of us to see, we have to see Joel McHale scorch and destroy a ribeye. Because of his ego.
Oh, yeah.
That was
sushi
me.
is rice.
Yeah.
And rice is underrated, I would say.
All right, this steak might be. We're close.
We're close.
Going in the oven.
It's now going in the oven! That burnt up steak that was well past finished, he's now putting it in a 500-degree oven. After getting a hard sear about an inch thick on each side of the steak, pushing down on a pot. I mean, really, the heat has gone through that piece of meat. That heat went through that piece of meat 7 minutes ago, and he's throwing it in the oven now.
Oh.
Kicks the door with his foot.
Like a glove or a pot holder thing. Yeah, I don't want to, as a chef, you don't want to have a pot holder.
Sure you don't want another one of these?
You don't want to have an oven. If you see an oven mitt on a chef, they're basically a Judas.
David's getting pissed.
Yeah.
Chang doesn't like this.
You're not wrong.
I'm going to let this go. I'm going to let this cook for 5 minutes. I'm looking at our timer because we're going to run out of time here.
We are running out of time. Oh, let me put this in your mouth.
Look at this. He's adjusting. Oh, what's he
It's
doing?
okay.
Oh, he's eating off the floor now. Wash your hands, chef.
Do you think you hear those words on this show?
Playing with the stove.
I turned off just by accident.
Ooh, David Chang just really let it out. Look at David Chang's face. This is supposed to be about David. The camera's supposed to be on him, but the camera keeps following the action, which is Joel. They've got to follow the action. Look at this face David makes. Watch this.
Did you think you'd hear those words on this show?
Look at David's face. Watch.
Oh man.
Oh. I turned off.
Ooh, he couldn't let it. He just looked at him and he went. He really couldn't hold it in.
Did you think you'd hear those words on this show?
Oh man.
Oh. I turned off this by accident.
It's okay.
That is
Look at
so
McHale.
good.
People are getting quiet on the set.
Oh.
It's never
That is
this quiet.
So good.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
I need some throat spray.
Do you want to finish his steak for me? You want to release Joel back to his
No,
steak?
I don't.
Okay.
I don't want to take
So
responsibility.
see, the guy at the computer goes, "Do we want to maybe release Joel, get him back to his seat?" Because the chat's probably all making comments about this at this point.
And
David jumps
always
in.
seems to worry that these celebs are mad at him. Like even when he's really irritated with them, he won't fully say so.
No, that's what I mean. He wants to be agreeable, likable. He doesn't want any confrontation, but inside he's dying. And look at McHale. Look at this faux hunk. Hunking around the room while he's making his steak. Maybe, Joel, it's time for him to go back and sit down. Oh, no, that's okay.
Some of that might be foobarred.
Harvey, what do you think? It's
Harvey's in hell.
All right, I'm giving her a hard time.
Look at this asshole.
You're not giving me a hard time.
No, Joel, I'm going to be honest.
Uh-oh.
I was not expecting you on live TV to actually make a beautiful steak, and I'm wrong. I apologize.
He doesn't mean it.
All right?
He doesn't mean
He
it.
wants him to leave. He's
Yeah.
saying this so that he'll just go
He's
sit
saying
down.
this
He's
like,
been
okay, great, good
complimented.
job. Go sit down. Joel does not get the hint here.
And I'm just overcompensating because I'm so shocked at how beautiful that steak was.
Which he's lying.
Thank you. Oh man, I didn't think. I
Okay,
was gonna
sit
get
down,
like this.
Joel.
It's
Well,
really fucking nice.
You haven't eaten it yet, so
That's true.
it could
Well,
be.
you know, here's the thing.
And
What
it's in the
I know.
oven
He's
still.
right.
Yeah, it's in the oven still.
Most people would have thought that he put too much salt on. So if you go
He
back
did,
and you
he did,
see,
he did.
I'm sure there was a close-up of the salt.
This is
thing.
David Chang's passive-aggressive Asian way of, like, serving it to him. He's like, most people would think he over-salted it. No, he did a great job. He did it the way it's supposed to be done. That's like as much as an Asian guy could be an asshole like this. For real. Watch
That's
this.
true.
It could
Well,
be.
you know, here's the
terrible.
things. What I know. He's real. Most people would have thought that he put too much salt on. So if you go back and you see, I'm sure there was
That's
a
his
close-up of
dig.
the salt being applied. Most people were like, whoa,
Listen to
that's
this,
too
it's coming
much.
out.
Wrong. They're wrong. He was right.
You gotta,
Really?
Again, I was too proud to tell him he was doing it right.
He wants you to
'Cause
sit
I did not
down.
want him to do a good job. But
now
he's
you're-
doing a great job.
You're okay to tell him that he did it. He did do it.
I feel like
right?
this is
Sit down.
and I'm being tricked.
Sit.
See, he
Leading
says, I
me down.
feel like this is a
Like-
trick because he can
Oh,
feel that
really?
it's not
He can
sincere.
feel, wow, yeah, I feel like this is a trick, he's saying.
What is it? Coating the steak in salt. What does it do when you're cooking it?
Okay, this is, you got to hear this. So he's complimenting the steak. Look what this little goober chimes in with.
tell
He
me-
doesn't say much, but when he does, it's brilliant.
He did
Listen,
it. He did do
I
it.
feel like this is a trick. and
Watch
I'm being tricked.
listen to this.
So
leading
what
me
does the
down-
salt do? Like, what is it? Coating the steak in salt. What does it do when you're cooking it?
What does the salt do for the steak? Why do you coat the steak in salt? This is what he asked.
I mean, that's
Let me
so
rephrase
cute.
it. So what is the purpose behind salting food? Okay. He had to say something. He comes up with
Tell him
this.
that he did it. He did do it.
I feel like
right?
this is a trick, and I'm being tricked. He's leading
So what
me
does the
down.
salt do? Like, what is
Then
it?
sit.
Coating the steak in salt. What does it do when you're cooking it?
It does create a crust because salt sucks
Good
all
save,
the
David.
water out, and basically, with the cooking process, it creates
Ooh, see,
a
a
crust.
hunk?
And
Let me
it gets
tell you
nice and-
something. He just reached for some food. He's trying to be a big shot. He's doing this, and he reaches for some food. He throws it in. But a hunk doesn't eat and then cover his mouth while he chews. A hunk's a little bit more confident than that. Did you see that little move? Watch this.
It does create a crust because salt
Watch, he picks up the
sucks
food,
all the water
puts it in his
out,
mouth
and
like a hunk, but
basically,
then
with the cooking process, it creates a crust.
Covers
and
it a little
gets
bit.
nice and golden brown.
I'm like learning so much. Like
See?
so much.
And I prefer.
I'm gonna bring this cutting board over there.
Oh,
all right?
no. Stop. Put it down. Put it
Do you have
down.
a small cutting board?
Yeah,
Watch
you can
this.
use this. Here.
No, I don't want to get in your way.
No, no,
It's
no.
going to be all dripping.
I
all
know
over
it's
the place.
fine, chef.
Oh, he's getting irritated here. No. You could use this. I'll take all my stuff that I'm doing as David Chang here. It's all yours. Look at him. And you're not picking up on any of this. Soggy Wigga meathead? David Chang kind of lost it there. Look. He's moving the cutting board.
No.
Do you have a small cutting board?
Yeah, you can use this. Here.
No, I don't want to get in your way because
No.
it's going to be all dripping.
I
all
know
over
it's
the place.
fine, chef. I'm good. Here.
Will you also agree that these booze blocks are the best in the biz? Nope. All right.
Oh, do you see what's happening here? So David Chang is so irritated. And then here comes Mr. Sophisticated. Aren't these booze blocks, aren't they the best in the industry? And David Chang's like, dude, you are being a fucking boomerang. So he's irritated. He's pissed off. Joel's overstepping. He's really ruining the whole show here. And then Joel's got to do some more of his, Mr. Wise Guy stuff with the booze blocks. Look at this.
It's fine, chef. I'm good. Here.
Would you also agree that these booze blocks are the best in the biz? Nope. All right.
Chang has had it.
I do like them.
That soft shell crab.
Here you go.
Oh, a hunk wouldn't care
Still like
about
piping
being
hot.
sun.
So nice.
Oh, look at that. That's not how a hunk eats. Did you see this? This is not how a hunk eats.
That soft shell crab.
Here you go.
You're bombing.
So good.
Look at this. Watch this hunk.
It's still like piping hot too.
I
which
will.
is
Faux
so
hunk.
nice.
Ooh, that was a bitch-made bite.
Hey,
When a
not
hunk
bad.
takes a bite, the food like gets air between the hand and
Yes.
the mouth.
Yes. You're not a hunk. You are a faux hunk. I hate some guy who's trying to be a hunk. Really, that might be one of my biggest pet peeves.
There's a lot of faux hunks out there. Santino is kind of a faux hunk in a way.
Yep. There's a lot
We
of
can
these
come up
guys
with
out
many.
there. You know, they're trying to do this like David Duchovny Californication whole routine, but it really that's how he sees himself, as one of those hunks, those charismatic, carefree, confident hunks.
Try this. You wouldn't
You
believe it.
guys should really try it. You guys should really try it. Like, just get a bite. No?
So rude.
Oh, look at him eat.
I've never made this recipe before.
Okay, go to 4150.
Okay, so is he going to take this out right
Yeah,
now?
4150.
4150.
He's about to take it out now, but they cut to the back and it's all.
4150s. Finally, and this steak's been in there for a long. I mean, we're in real time. This is a live show. So how long has that steak been in the oven? 10 minutes? I mean, that's absurd after it was fully cooked already. Okay, 4150. Let's see.
And we'll be right back, all right? Okay.
All right.
Think we're out.
You're
I'm gonna
bombing.
cut this up.
Yeah!
Oh, so we took the steak
Hold
out
on, it's
already?
moment of truth for Joel now, right?
No, we're
Yeah,
getting
here it
there,
comes.
but I gotta do one other thing.
Oh, yeah, no.
They loved it. Everyone loved it.
The moment of
watch this,
truth
watch
for
this.
Joel.
Whoa,
Look at this.
Look at this pro move.
Whoa.
Watch this. Well,
Okay, so we already took the steak out. We missed that coming out?
It was off screen, unfortunately.
Okay, so when Joel finally took the steak out, it's sitting here on the cutting board. Look how thin it's become. This was like a big, solid ribeye. It's now this. Look at that. That's been in the oven for 12 minutes at 500. It was seared with a pot 7 minutes aside on high. And now Joel has taken the pan out.
Okay, wait. He takes the pan out of the oven, and David acts impressed for a second. Like, ooh, maybe are you going to make a pan
sauce, maybe.
That's a chefy
Okay,
thing
yes, so
to
he's
do.
taking the oily pan with the remnants out of there, and he's going to impress us. He's got another move. Let's see.
we're getting there, but I gotta do one other thing.
They loved it. Everyone loved it.
Whoa, look at this pro move.
Whoa.
Watch
You don't know
this.
what he's gonna do.
Well,
Watch this. He puts
this
the pan
might be
down.
stupid.
What is he about to
He
do?
starts.
I'm gonna cook an egg in it.
No, we don't need you cook. So now Mr. Big Shot is going to show off how good he is at making eggs.
They want you to sit down so bad.
Eggs isn't on the menu. I don't know why he's need to make fried eggs. It's like the two things this hunk knows how to make, so he's got to show it off. He's going to make these fried eggs. Now he's using this pan where he's pushed all the juice out of this ribeye. So you got about maybe 2 inches deep of grease and steak juices in this pan. He takes the boiling hot pan out. He's going to start now impressing us by cracking eggs into this pan of dirty steak grease. Watch this.
Lord.
In the juices.
Look at this.
Yeah.
You'll see how brown these things get. Wait till you see how brown
What a
these.
show off this guy is.
You asked me to do
It's happening.
Invited him anyway.
it. You asked me if I would do it.
God damn it.
Okay, I'm
He's
just going to
taking
let
it back.
this cook in its oil.
And it's oil.
Great.
You know what is a underrated?
Okay, so they're already too dirty. That's going to be a heavy egg. I mean, look at the brown. I mean, imagine, you know
Imagine
how
the
strong
salt
that would
that's
be?
in there.
All the salt that was in that pan, all the pepper, and all that grease, and that heavy oil going into these eggs. I get the idea, but you should have splashed out the stuff first and just left, the bottom of the pan there. Not him. He put it in, and again, you've got it. It's swimming in this steak grease.
Combination.
Look at
Steak
this.
and
Wait till you see how
Steak and
bad
eggs.
these can be.
I love
Classic.
Egg and egg.
Okay, he's got
here
the
we go.
steak. Look. Oh, look at that pro move. Did you see him swipe that decal off? I mean, that's blasphemy, too, by the way. These guys, you think you're supposed to take that decal off. Now, I guess it depends how you're going to slice it up. Call me crazy. I say keep a ribeye intact. No more slicing it. Why slice these steaks anymore? Seriously, unless you're sharing, unless it's a restaurant dish, which I guess they're sharing here. I don't like these sliced steaks anymore. I'm over that. Okay? So he whips the decal off in this move. Watch this.
You know what is
The butcher's secret.
underrated combination? Steak and eggs.
Steak and eggs.
I love
Classic.
egg and egg.
He probably
Okay,
throws
here we
away
go.
the butcher's secret. So he's cutting it up. Watch it.
Comes.
Okay.
Here we go. And it's...
Sure I'm not cutting it right for the fucking hoity.
I'm not judging you, but all of America is.
All of America, yeah.
It's
Okay, it's maybe a little overdone.
It's a little over, but not bad for an actor.
it's fully brown.
The second that they saw how bad it looked, they quickly cut away. Did
Did you
see
hear
that?
the whole crew go, "Oh"? Listen to this again as they reveal the big reveal. You got to cut open a steak on TV. A steak's got to be a perfect medium rare on TV. It just has to be. We've seen this happen. We don't want to see overcooked steak on TV. It's pretty gross, especially an overcooked ribeye. It's pretty gross. Watch this.
Fucking.
Listen to the groans.
I'm not judging you, but all of America is.
All of America.
It's all gray.
Okay, it's
Fully
a
gray.
little overdone.
It's a little over, but not bad for an actor or comedian.
Slash.
Here's the decal.
Yeah, I
Oh,
should have
look at
pulled it
that
out
piece
earlier.
over
There's
there.
people going like that.
It's so gray. I mean, you could zoom in. It's as gray as it gets. It's as gray as it gets. There's no pink. If you're seeing any pink hue, it's from this studio TV. It is as gray as it comes. And there's nothing more icky than the butcher's secret gray. I really...
Same, I agree.
I could take the center of the ribeye a little more medium, but when that decal is fully overcooked, to me, that's like a nasty taste. It almost like is disgusting to eat.
Idiot.
Here he
But
is, cutting
some
it up.
people do like their steaks like this. Now,
Okay, thank you.
check it out.
The coat. And he's so embarrassed right now. I mean, he can't even look up anymore. He's like really embarrassed. Some people like their steaks like this. Look.
Harvey?
Crew, get up here.
No. So he cut the steak, he takes a bite, and he lights up. Did you see his eyes? He thinks it's amazing. So he wasn't sure. He was scared. It's fully well done. Now remember, the crew has been the same crew. They've had 15 episodes. They get to eat David Chang food every show. I'm sure they have a thing, and I'm sure it's been discussed with the crew. Guys, everybody will eat afterwards, or everybody eats before. I don't know about you. When you're on a set, you don't have time to be eating. If you're the cameraman, you don't have time to be eating a gross, overcooked steak. First of all, you don't want that. You know why? Because Joel McHale made it. So watch what he does here to the crew, and watch how revolted the crew is by this steak. He eats it, but look.
Harvey?
He goes.
Crew, get up here.
It's so good. It's so good.
Get up here, crew,
Look,
please.
now
That's well done.
no crew is getting up. Every person on the crew, and I'm sure David's had this talking to, guys, I know you guys want to eat. We'll eat before, we'll eat after. We're here to work. We're here to do our job.
But also, they can't get up. They're working. They're in the middle of
get
doing
up.
the
I
show.
mean, they're talking about, guys, there's people with like 2 hands on things, and he wants them to get up and taste. They don't want to taste it. It wasn't a David Chang steak. It's an overcooked ribeye that we all groaned at, that we just watched you oversalt and press down and cook the hell out of it. Why do we want to try it? He doesn't give up. Watch this.
On you, yeah.
Well done. Here, Andy.
Subtle dig there, I feel
He
like.
won't stop. No one wants it. He's
No,
dishing it up.
Come on up, guys.
I actually grew up like eating like skirts like carne asada.
Hey.
It's always like thin and well done. So
Always
this
well
is
done.
really kind of close to that flavor of like a,
That's nice.
you know.
Chang?
I think Joel's trying to take my job here.
It's delicious.
He knows.
I'll take it. I mean,
not
yeah, I'll take
delicious.
your money. But,
David Chang wants to spit it out.
The salt's here. Now, Harvey, I'm going to make you try this.
Okay.
All right, so
Look at these eggs.
what I'm doing while Joel is making
Oh, and that show, David Chang eats the steak and he's like, you fucking asshole. And then he starts going, what I'm doing actually, well, you know, he does. And then as he's saying that, the oil spatters from these wild eggs that he's cooking in the steak grease and hits David Chang in the eye. Watch
Salt's
this.
here. Now, Harvey, I'm going to make you try this.
Okay.
All right, so what I'm doing while Joel is making
Look at this.
something dangerous. Good Lord,
Look at
man.
these eggs. Look at these
playing
eggs
the eggs.
swimming in grease.
Oh, I know what I'm going to do.
Not in water.
Look
Watch
at-
this.
Running around with the hot pan of oil.
Watch
Oh, good.
this.
It's spattering because there's way too much
Okay, a
grease.
little bit more.
Oh no! He is now basting the eggs in the dirty, oversalted, overcooked hamburger grease. Look at this. He's trying to show off that he's basting.
On top to get that.
No,
yellow.
no, please, please. Oh God! Can you feel that in your stomach already?
Maybe I'll put. Can I have that plate?
Chang is
Yeah,
getting
that's yours. I
pissed.
got it for you.
Look at this. He's throwing this down on the plate. Look at these eggs. Look at these eggs. They call these dirty eggs, right? Would you want to eat that? First of all, the yolk isn't cooked. You could tell. This is undercooked. You could see the egg white undercooked right here. It's swimming in grease. That's not going to taste good. That's going to taste like a dirty pan.
So disgusting.
That's going to taste like a filthy, dirty pan. Look
Did
at
he
the
like
rest
get
of the
confused that people sometimes leave a little bacon grease?
Of course.
But that's not the same.
Yes, this isn't done. I mean, nobody would. If you ever been to a restaurant, got an egg served like that, you'd vomit. So look what he's doing. Look at the rest of the eggs. Does that look good to you? No. Raw eggs covered in steak grease that should have been discarded because it was overcooked, bitter, burnt steak grease. Not the same as bacon grease. And here they are. Look at that again on the plate. They're making me fucking nauseous right now. Let's see where he goes.
Eggs.
Oh.
Yes.
With the
I'm trying to
gray
explain
steak.
the next dish.
Oh.
So because Harvey really, when I
He's
found
still
out,
going. He's not listening to
a couple hours ago
Chef.
that you like boiling crab.
Let's see what he does.
We saw
Joel.
no.
Oh.
We saw that we had some shrimp and some of these other ingredients, and I wanted. And
Joel
then
still
said he
can't
wanted
stop
things
showing
different
off.
And weird.
His
different.
segment's over.
So I decided
Okay,
to make
he
this
picks
a
up
little.
a plate. Look what he's doing. Now he's decided, and he doesn't know exactly what he wants to do, but he wants to be still the center of attention. You saw him there. David's trying to finally get back to his thing, which we haven't done all episode. David's got stuff planned. It's time for him to show how he cooks. Joel's sitting there, and he's just going like this. Just busy. And then he gets the bright idea. I'll pick up a steak plate, and he starts putting the strips of the overcooked ribeye on a plate. Watch what he does with this.
A little bit more Sichuan, a little bit more.
Look at what he's doing here.
Like one of my favorite things to eat
Is
in
Spam?
China.
Look at
yes, spam. Spam's
what are you
amazing.
doing?
But also Sichuan flavored like crawfish and shellfish.
Look what he's doing.
What is that?
Keep your eye on Joel. He's putting the eggs. Look at
There's
this.
a dish called like suizu you use. So it translates to water cooked fish.
You just
but it's
read
actually
this, right?
like a super
Look at this
pungent
plate he's
aromatic
got going.
dish of fish or meat that's cooked, and then spicy Sichuan peppercorn.
Keep your eye
rolls.
on Joel.
So what I
Okay. He has taken half the ribeye, put it on a plate, put one of those disgusting eggs over it, and now he's cutting the steak strips into little squares. Look at this.
did was
All right, crew. This is the crew
No,
meal.
this is the crew
on.
meal.
I took
Look at
some
what he's
You can
doing.
eat that.
Look at this.
This is the crew.
This is the crew. Hand that out, he yells.
Joel just is filming a
So
set.
now the waitress from the show, he says to her, come on, hand this out. This is the crew meal. I mean, it couldn't be more disgusting. So now she's kind of forced to go and hand this to the crew. Let's watch what that looks like.
separate show on the same.
He's
studio
making another
at the same
plate.
time as our
I
show.
got two chefs
Yeah,
at the same time. I'm
Just
still
double book the studio.
no one
Get
is
it in
eating
the yolk
this.
there. That's. Yeah,
Get
yeah,
a
look
yolk
at that.
there. Look at this.
That is.
Oh, nice.
Ew, he's eating the raw, gross egg. Look at
That
that.
was that. That was that.
What
Look
a
at that,
trooper.
David.
Let's go.
No, it's not.
All right, Harvey. You want
Look
to
at what we've got going on this plate. Look at this
Yeah,
plate.
yeah. Look at that. That is.
Oh, nice. Oh,
How was that? How
He's
was
going to
that?
vomit.
Let's go.
No. Look at this. Look at what he's serving the crew. This is what he wants to go around and serve the crew. I'm not kidding. This dirty ass plate of grease with these bits of overdone ribeye and terribly salted grease egg.
That he mangled.
I mean, imagine eating off this place. Seriously, like think about what that would taste like there. So he's making, look at what he wants to serve the staff. The staff does not want to eat this. Nobody wants to eat this. Watch this.
All right, Harvey. You want to try? Just
yeah.
get.
And he doesn't want to eat it.
This is not well organized, but
Well, I'll get.
He's making the most disgusting looking
Our
plates.
director's
He's
like,
making
"What's
this
going
guy
on?"
eat it.
get it in there. All right, I'll come
He
back
doesn't
over
want to eat this. He's picking, oh shit, fuck, I gotta eat this.
the other
crap.
side.
All right, egg.
I'm just excited to see Harvey.
Remember, David's got a full menu plan that they're supposed to be eating this whole time. There's not supposed to be any steak made by Joel McHale. And he won't stop looking.
Really good. Joel.
Ready?
Lynn,
Wait,
how-
listen to this.
get in there. All right, I'll come back over the other side.
Watch this.
All right, egg.
I'm just excited to see Harvey's reaction.
It's really good. Joel.
Ready?
Look at he
Lynn, how
slammed
is
his
that?
wine glass back to his seat. That's what he was doing.
He
David
really,
Chang.
yeah, look at this. So David Chang wants to get going. Joel McHale is still not taking the hint. He's going, wait, guys. Let's see Harvey eat it. David Chang finally goes, it's really good, Joel. We get it.
Come back over the other side.
Watch how he does
All right,
this.
egg.
He's like a
I'm
child
just
now.
excited to see Harvey's reaction.
It's really good. Joel.
Ready?
Lynn, how is it?
Look at what he's doing. Look what he's doing.
Bacon eggs.
Oh! He feeds it to this fat fuck. He goes, how was it? The guy goes, it's good. He goes, steak and eggs. Did it again. He celebrates. Look at this fucking asshole.
Reaction.
It's really good. Joel.
Ready?
Lynn, how is it?
Look.
Bacon eggs.
Oh.
That's really good.
Yeah.
All right.
Watch this.
See, I'll stop, David. All right.
He's putting it all with his
Those are
hands.
yours.
Look at this plate he's making. Look at this
Okay,
disgusting
now, David,
plate.
I interrupted your entire explanation.
Yeah, it's okay.
How much does the internet hate me right now?
The internet is posting memes of you and loving you, but they want to know what your rabbit's name is.
Posting memes of him. So, do we have on hand one of these memes? It turns out everybody's making fun of his tits. I'm not even joking. I think he's been dealing with this for a while. The internet has been noticing these big man boobs he's grown, and they've been memeing him with pictures of big breasted. I think if you go to Joel McHale, even on Instagram, you'll see these memes. So he's hearing this. Oh, yeah, they're memeing you.
Now, David, I
I'm
interrupted your
losing my
entire
voice.
explanation.
Yeah, it's okay.
How much does the internet hate me right now?
We
The
don't need
internet
to
is
see
posting memes of you and loving you, but they want to know what your rabbit's name is.
Junior
okay,
Joey.
you can go
Junior
to
Joey, there you-
4750.
37?
47.
47.50. Okay, watch how this continues. This is not over. Okay.
This one of the
David's
greatest
trying to
fish
cook.
dishes.
Greatest fish
Oh, look,
dishes.
Joel took a seat finally. That's nice. So they're going to taste. Oh my God, wait, he's still got this fucking.
really, dude?
Son of a- They still got the steak and eggs here. He's still trying to get the attention on the steak and eggs after he's had a seat, and we're told to move on here.
And they have that.
We had some defrosted shrimp with
He's gotta
shell
taste
on.
it
So
again.
I took some butter, I took the shells, and I roasted those off with some garlic confit. Added some Sichuan peppercorns here. Added some arbol chilies, and added dashi. We had some frozen dashi. We literally just taken leftovers here. And I made a sauce, and then I blended it, and I passed it, so almost taking some French concepts, and made this sauce that tastes a little bit like boiling crab, a little bit like...
He could barely pay attention.
That's it.
What's he looking at?
And Spam.
Was that a joke?
No.
He just, whatever you just said, somebody thought it was hilarious.
Somebody thinks that my pronunciation in Chinese is hilarious.
That would be Chris Chan, everybody.
Okay, now you can go to 53 minutes.
53 minutes. Wait till you see what he does next. 53, sorry. We're getting far.
This is pretty much the end.
Wait till you see this shit.
Rolls like assuming.
He's still with the steak, by the way. He won't eat anything else but his own steak and eggs.
What else is going
If
on?
I can get this done with everything that's happening today.
Outrageous.
You got
There's some-
6 minutes and 50 seconds, or maybe Ted Sarandos can let the show go a little longer.
He wants to extend the show now, make everyone work overtime.
There's at least 3 or 4 cured meats in there at this point. Spam, there's lapchung in there.
You better cut
There's
up that.
lapchung.
Better start cutting up that pie.
And here's some
extra
Okay,
one.
here we go.
Oh.
Why is Joel up out of his seat? Why did Joel just hop out of his seat with the plate of steak and eggs again? We were moved on from this. We finally were getting to him, and we've only got 6 minutes left of the show. David Chang has not demoed one meal. This has been the Joel McHale hour the whole time. Joel jumps out of his
There's
seat
at least 3
with
or 4
6
cured
minutes
meats
left.
in there at this point. Spam,
Watch
there's
this.
lapchung in there.
You better cut up that.
lapchung.
Better start cutting up that pie.
and here's some.
He's up.
extra one.
He's up with the plate. Where's he
We're gone
going?
again.
Oh Lord.
Right.
They've,
Here we go.
Oh,
Okay.
you guys got nothing on.
The camera crew is now forced to turn away from David and follow Joel McHale to the unlit portion of the set. They don't have any plans to shoot the cast and crew, but now the cameras have to turn on because Joel is going around making sure everyone on the crew eats his disgusting steak. Look at this.
Go outside and see if anybody's walking around.
They don't want it. Look, they don't
Come on,
want
man.
it.
I love crispy.
He's opening up the blinds to let more light in so that we could see. So there's an entire production with a plan. The set is facing this way. They're forced, and they've never done this, to turn the cameras around. Joel's ripping open the blackout curtains for more light, which could be ruining the other shots on the production. And forcing this crew,
And
who's
the
all
other
got
guy
their
goes,
hands...
why don't you just go outside and walk around?
Wow. Look at this. He doesn't want to eat this. Look at the plate that he is handing the crew right now.
pizza.
Look at this. Wait. Look at this plate. Nobody wants to eat this. He's giving it to everyone on the crew, and they're going, and there's no fork. He thinks they're all just going to take a bite of his eggs and steak with their hands while they're working with equipment. Here's the other thing. Maybe the crew doesn't want to be on Netflix live when they didn't plan for it. You ever think of that? You know, they're not in hair and makeup. They didn't dress for this. They dressed for the job. And now you're turning the cameras on, and all these people who just low-level camera operators and stuff, now they've got to be on TV, on Netflix, in front of 1 million people. They're not ready for that, and they need to work. Look what this asshole does.
Away the fourth wall and the
Watch.
other walls.
Over here.
No
Get
one
in
wants
there,
it.
guys.
They got tried over here. They didn't get any over here.
Look at him.
You guys have to try it over here.
Okay, he's got it, Joel.
That's good.
None of
See,
these
he didn't even take the meat. The guy, he goes, okay, I'm forced to, and he takes the fork and he takes this tiny piece of the egg white. And watch what Joel
fourth
does.
wall
Watch.
and the other walls.
Over here.
Get in
Guys
there,
should try it.
guys.
They got tried over here. They didn't get any
Look
over
at
here.
He just takes the
Try it
eggs.
over here.
Get a
Look,
piece of meat in there.
get a
None of
piece
these
of
guys
meat.
have signed appearance waivers. What are you doing?
See? Yeah, okay. Wow, he makes a point. None of them have signed. This is Netflix. It's a big deal. They can't just appear on the show if it wasn't planned out. Look at David Chang back at his desk. He's just gone silent now.
Got a fork
Joel
over
is
here.
walking around.
Over here.
Look at this.
It's delicious. You got to try with the egg.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Look at. She does not want to eat this.
A Joel original.
Oh, that's all right.
That's a good one.
Look at this.
Look at that. He's
Yeah.
Watch
manning
this.
the remote and
We got to go live on 3.
This guy's fucking furious. This guy has 2 hands on something. This guy's doing all the cuts. This is the guy who's cutting all the live shots. Look at how unhappy he is. Watch this when he goes.
that's good.
None of these guys have signed appearance waivers. What are you doing?
You got a fork over here? You got a fork over
They'll
here?
be
Watch this
fine.
guy. Here he is at work.
It's delicious. You got to try
He's
with
trying to
the
look.
egg.
He keeps both of his hands on. He's like, "Do not come near me with that steak." He's trying to look down. He's like, "Surely he'll pass over me if I've got 2 hands." He's got pretending that he's doing this whole joystick thing. He's pretending he's doing all these buttons. Look at that. And he's got his eyes. He's like, "Do not look at the steak. Just pretend you're working. Do not look at the steak." And watch what Joel does.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A Joel original.
Oh, that's all right.
That's a good one.
Look at that. He's
Poor David.
manning the remote and
We got to go live on
Yep,
3.
I took my bite. Good.
Let's go to 3.
Done.
cut to it.
Cut to 3.
He
How
was
you doing?
You're
pissed.
gonna have to use your fingers, but it
No, I got a
needs
spoon
to
over
be-
here.
Look at Joel.
Yeah. Need someone to spoon?
This is still going on. David hasn't been able to do one thing. The camera is fully on Joel. You could see the staff they're not liking this. You've got other staff. They're trying to ignore this shit. They don't want to be on camera. They're hiding out behind here.
Who wants a spoon?
Jesus.
Anyone?
Man.
Look at David
Guys are just
Chang.
crowd surfing in the studio.
Oh, hey, one of the
Don't
crew
pay
members
attention
said,
to me.
"Oh, yeah,
I'm just
Look at this.
cooking.
It doesn't stop. There's literally nothing left on this plate besides scraps. Look, he's going around trying to have people eat that. Do you see that? This is what's left on the plate. Like a spit out portion of it, and he's still going around. Guys, take.
There's not much left. Get in there.
No, they don't want this. Look, everyone's saying no.
God.
Look, there's nothing left on the plate.
All right. Oh, wow.
Dude,
That
that
looks...
guy took this little tiny little, and he goes, "Thank you."
He fake took.
He
I think.
fake took. Did you see that? This is wild. Uh-oh, we've lost audio. Okay, here. Come back.
Left. Get in there.
Oh my God.
Whoa.
All right.
Fake
Look at
took.
that. Fake took. Oh, he fake took.
He fake took.
That's a boil.
That's a boil. I told you it would get there.
Whoa.
He's still handing it out.
Mandy's
Wait, so
coming-
there's
Mandy's got some
spam, and then
bowls.
what are these sausages?
There's lop chunks.
Joel,
so
you're
that's
missing the last dish, buddy. You're missing the dish over here.
They're yelling at him now.
Okay.
Joel, you're
And
missing
then
the.
he just
Where's that pie? I
tosses
wanna
the
try the
plate to
pie.
one of them.
Yep, tosses the plate to a crew member who's trying to handle a bunch of stuff. I've never seen anything like it. So Joel finally runs back. Wow, we've had another.
4
It's 4 a.m. Holy fuck. My throat is. This is going to take weeks to heal, by the way.
Look at this boil.
Look at this.
That's beautiful.
That's amazing.
That is.
It's got
I'll take a picture of that boil. You took-
spam, turkey bacon.
He's had
Why,
it.
I don't know. 'cause it's in the
Joel's taking
fridge.
Joel's taking pics now.
Lop chung, which is Chinese sausage.
Stop. Nobody does that on
What
here.
else is in there?
Yeah, it's just...
Fried tofu, shrimp,
Noodles.
some vermicelli.
Look at this
and,
asshole.
And black
Stop
cod,
filming.
Harvey.
potatoes.
Yeah, Harvey, you're embarrassing
Listen to
Harvey.
him. He's trying to explain this to you.
Oh, yeah.
You've
This is
completely
exciting.
ignored David again.
We got 4 minutes to eat this
All right,
whole thing.
we got to do it. We got some shrimps and potatoes.
Look how he's acting. He
Now,
just
as
won't
they dig
stop.
in here, Dave, I think that you should talk about the making of this pie.
So, for those that have been watching this series,
He's still talking.
you may have noticed a pattern that I absolutely refuse to follow a recipe. We have not followed one recipe on anything we've ever
Do we keep
made
playing
on
her?
this dinner.
That's it.
Time
Was there an
live.
ending
Yeah,
to
that's
this?
why you poisoned all
Skip
those
ahead
people.
to the end.
But I'm stubborn.
He's gonna
Criticize
say
See how they
goodbye.
wrap this up. We're minutes
Boys in the
away from
kitchen?
wrapping up.
Yep, with a Z.
And they had a beautiful strawberry
Look at this
shortcake.
asshole.
And I told myself, why don't I just serve that?
Oh, yeah, there's
as
an
a-
incident
not
with
as
the
a
pie,
joke,
I think,
because
coming up.
I didn't know my pie
So
was
David Chang has made this beautiful pie. He wants them to taste it.
turn out all right. I had some nectarines. I had some plums because in LA, in Southern California, it's becoming stone fruit season. Anyway, I just added
Oh, I'm
some
allergic.
cornstarch, lemon juice, sugar, put that into a sablé crust. And I did not bake enough fruit filling, so I took the strawberry shortcake from Craster and I put it on top as a filler.
You did recycle everything.
I did.
You didn't listen to any of our ideas
None
for
of
the
them.
pre-interview.
No.
Listen to this.
We listed all these dishes, and you're like, great, clean out the fridge.
So for the pre-interview, they always ask the guests what kind of food they like. Wait till you hear the answer, and everybody answers honestly what kind of food they like so that they could theme the episode around something they like. Listen to what Joel McHale did in his pre-interview about what kind of food he likes.
Great. Dad's home from work late. What do you guys want?
In Dave's defense, your
I've been away
request.
for a month.
Listen.
Clean out the fridge.
In Dave's defense, your request specifically, Joel, was hair cooked in its own blood, fish sperm, beef lung, and crab guts.
Okay. So you requested hair cooked in its own blood. Some real Deadpool shit, huh? Joel McHale on Dinner Time Live.
Leave Dave a reality. That's what he wanted. Classic.
It goes on, and then they finally quickly say goodbye. Here we go.
We did it. We nailed our jobs again.
McHale ain't paying attention.
Bye, everybody. Thank you, Harvey. Thank you, Dave.
Oh, credits and stuff.
I know.
Whew, you got through it, buddy.
Oh, what an asshole. Look what you did to David Chang.
Stop doing that.
Wow. Joel McHale. Oh. Thank you for joining Netflix. Joel McHale. Okay, we got to take a break. I got to fix this throat. We'll be right back with more. Stay tuned. We'll see you in a sec. Okay, just a sec.
Once my lover, now my friend. What a cruel thing to pretend. What a cunning way to condescend. Once my lover, but now my friend. Oh, you creep up like the clouds, and you set my soul at ease. Then you let your love abound, and you bring me to my knees. Oh, it's evil, babe, the way you let your grace enrapture me. But well, you know I'd be insane to ever let that dirty game recapture me. You made me a shadow boxer, baby. I wanna be ready for what you do. And I've been swinging around me, 'cause I don't know when you're gonna make your move. Oh, your gaze is dangerous, and you fill your space so sweet. If I let you get too close, you'll set your spell on me. So darling, I just wanna stay, just in case I don't come through. I was on to every play, I just wanted you. Oh, it's so evil, my love. baby. I wanna be ready for what you do. And I've been swinging around at nothing. I don't know when you're gonna make your move. Yeah, I'm a shadow boxer, baby. I wanna be ready for what you do. And I've been swinging around because I don't
Guess 1, 2, 3, 4.
know where you're
Hello, it's us.
your
Hello, yeah, fade it out. Hi. Hiya, heads. Welcome to the acoustic portion, of course. Yeah, we're in soon. Okay, this is gonna rip. I'm gonna rip my fucking throat out with this. Okay, you guys ready to rock? Turn it up. This song's for you guys, okay? What, are we okay? The AC? Give us 1 second, please. We'll be right back. Thank you for listening to Redbar. We hope you had a gorgeous time. This song's for you guys. Stale as a 2-week after beer, cigarette ball float around in here. Filled in my God-lacking sunshine. Put down like a teenager's first drink. I cough up confidence, I think. Better off walking away while you still can. She was passing through to climb a hill. She slipped and slid on my gut spill. My better half was praying for you to fall. Run like a 3-week half-filled glass of breast milk, drunken on my ass. I would give anything to erase the past 9 years of my life. Put down like a prostitute in court, all liberties into a bore. Like my sanity, like thoughts of you. She was passing through to climb a hill. She slipped and slid on my gut spill. My better half was praying for you to fall. Praying for you to fall. So pitiful. Praying for you to fall. I'm fucking pitiful. To fall, so pitiful. Praying for you to fall. I'm fucking pitiful. Another hit show, Jules. Good night.